All right, here we're here. Next is transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube, TV, and art that are responsible comments. I'm in against the TV lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video, and go watch something else. Do not like says hate speech for videos because there's no hate speech on my videos. It's speech you hate. That's a different story. Let's continue on. People getting things wrong in this comment section and me stretching them out with both system-based biology, and then we need to talk about that. Also, it's good to get vaccinated so you can help stop the spread of germs. I got vaccinated for flu a little while ago. That helps my body be stronger against flu. I got vaccinated for COVID a little while ago. That helps my body be stronger against COVID. And I got COVID too, so that also helps in ways because your body gets learned how to fight against certain things. But yeah, it's good to get vaccinated because it's better than trying to get a disease naturally, and then your body gets wrecked by it. If it survives, then you're stronger. But with a vaccine, at least it's like, oh yeah, no, this is a little bit. It's enough to make your body like, holy crap, what is this? And learn how to deal with it. And when more comes in, it's like, oh wait, I already know this. I know that stuff. So yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it goes. So it's able to do that stuff. Let's continue looking here. You got Bruce Lee's picture, like this, yeah. And they said, yeah, Chuck Norris in heaven now. They said he and Bruce Lee can have that rematch. That's really cool. All right, Bugs video comments part 1. Comments on 600,000 already. Dang, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for the support. Red heart, 60% of the way to face reveal. Eye emojis. Googly eye emojis. I said, of course, you are amazing. Thumbs up and a heart for Bugs. Nice. Emojis of celebration and smiles. Love your channel. Wish you the best. Smiley face. Old school smiley face. Bracket and colon. This is freaking awesome. I love your videos. Nice. Yeah, smiley face emojis. Okay. What's that? Building a budget for camper comments. Pin me, says someone else. I said, man, I look forward to when I can afford to do something like this. Smiley while crying emoji. Cargo trailer conversion here with a few things to point out if you truly plan to do this. First, please seal your wood. Even if you torch, it will make it last so much longer. But paint will really seal it from front to back. You don't want black mold. You never want to use the house wire because it will break. You actually want to use extension cord or bigger gauge. Use foam board as insulation, 2 inches. Never ever use drywall. It will literally crumble while driving down the road. Oh, that's true. Watch out for that. Because it's a moving thing. On the road, use thin plywood instead for your walls. Seriously, this tiny idea is amazing. So simple, but if you want your rig to last longer than the summer, you're going to want to edit materials. Yeah, it's a good idea to watch out for that because drywall works very nice as something that doesn't move. Just be drywall, I believe, is in there. Yeah. So yeah, the other stuff moves. It's that drywall. I see that. There's a spot missing. On the wall that's facing the gate. Yeah, that is drywall. Yeah. But yeah, you don't want to use that on a moving thing because that's dangerous. It'll crumble. Let's see here. It looks really good, but for anyone wanting to do this, please remember the trailer is going to flex a lot as it goes down the road, hitting potholes and bumps. The tile floor will eventually pop up. The peak installation inside the walls will sag toward the bottom. The drywall walls will crack. Imagine your house during an earthquake, except it goes on for hours during a road trip. Use a linoleum sheet for floor, foam board for insulation, and 1/4 inch plywood for interior walls. Inches got the 2 quotes. Yeah. Interior walls. To further reduce weight, install 2 times 3 framing instead of 2 times 4 and 1 weight plastic laminate for interior walls. Interesting ideas. Nice deal. 2 things I would definitely change. Spend the money on the wiring and 1/4 plywood inside instead of heavy drywall. Yeah, so it's for those of you who don't have school bus metal. Bungie hate mail. I say gay and transgender stuff does not belong in AAA games. Woke is for indies. Woke does not make money. Angry face. So it's High Guard. Welcome to the Marathon of Concord. Oh no. That's what it says. Chad Warren said it best. Galo 3. Don't shoot. Let him burn. Bungie. Destroyed by woke ideology. That's a good thing. 50. After making Destiny 2 stuff, Bungie stealing someone's art, there's their failure, period. The people that made the Halo trilogy and Reach left a long time ago. They did. Yeah. It's sad to see Bungie failing so badly with Marathon, but yes, that's how they wanted to go. That's how they're doing it. Because they basically try to get on this live service trend. I'm going to have to write more stuff about the live service trend. But here's the issue with live service trend. What they did was they tried to get on that stuff and be like, yeah, I'm going to just get on this live service trend. It's going to be awesome. So they tried to basically market the game as a live service extraction shooter type game. So you see basically people running around and jumping and shooting again, this time in gaudy neon colors and looking just wrong and horrible, jumping around and shooting and stuff like that. When there was actually there could be a story in there. I saw a cinematic trailer and I was looking at that. I was like, there's some cool stuff in here. Why can't we have that be the headline? Why can't we play as these characters who are basically, soldiers forced to die over and over again, and forced to go out and die over and over again until they figure out what they're supposed to do. Like can we play as that? Be a cool meta video game thing. Be awesome. But they don't want to do that. They want to focus on live service shooter thing, and that messed them up because it's like, yeah, this stuff. Unlike say a game where it's like, oh yeah, we can, there's a difficulty, but you have the leniency. This one is super mean and super hard, and it's just like, only the hardcore are interested in that. It's like basically releasing a multiplayer mode with nothing else. I like to see a story mode, a single player offline story mode along with multiplayer mode, especially for $40. How many maps was that? It was like 2 or 3 maps. Now they have a new map, which is weird as well because this new map that they were saying, oh, don't review the game till you get the new map. That new map is only available on weekends. What the heck? There's only a few maps, and there's only one map. There are maps that are locked into. It's not right. It's not right. That game is pretty much doomed because it's just not enough of a game. And again, they're saying they have years of content again planned again. After all these other games said they failed, said they have years of content too. It's terrible. It's the curse of later, and I'm sick of it. Let's not do that. So next, Burger King comments. To be fair, Burger King has a Big Mac knockoff, but it's gone now. The Whopper is not a knockoff. From my experience, the closest McDonald's to Burger King is usually right across the street. Burger King near me is absolutely fire, though. Not gonna lie. Yeah. The only person who's never experienced a broken ice cream machine at McDonald's, it always confuses me when people make that joke until I realize it happens to everyone but me. Well, depending on where you are, if that's a good franchise one, that's a good one that's owned by somebody who wants to keep the ice cream machine working. It's a different story than the ones that were like, yeah, no, we need to have the make work for the people, that make the ice cream machines. And someone's like, at least our ice cream machine works, and true. Yeah. So, can a heavy GPU snap your motherboard? Part 1. I said, this is actually a important test, though I doubt it will ever make a 17-pound GPU. Hopefully not. Jeez. Things can you look okay. The GPU, all haggard eye emoji, nose emoji, and eye emoji on different levels. Absolutely none of your videos have disturbed me more than this one. That's good design right there. The clip's failing before the whole part before it was reassuring. I finally flinched when it broke. That hurt me on a spiritual level. Yeah, that stuff is rough. That's very expensive. Captain Phasma with her torn up helmet. She didn't really do much in the game. Caption this comment part 1. Wait, how much time we got? A couple of time. Go. Caption this comment part 1. Ooh, a new sequel to one of my favorite franchises. My favorite franchises. It's gonna be a live service game, isn't it? Disgusting emoji. When you're on the sneeze, but you're holding something important. When I feel tired of doing art assignments. I knew I had a cover this week. I was laughing with sweat drop emoji. You got so much chores to do after school. When I listen to different music, with one annoying song, it still took my head in after an hour. When I feel tired of doing homework, schoolwork. 2 tears, stream emojis, streams of tears emojis, and then a great heart emoji. Doing e-learning and homework. Basically, Nick Wilde, I believe, looking like like that. Cesarean headgear hate mail. So it says, I'm glad they got rid of the headgear of the Kardashian hate mail. I am glad they got rid of the headgear on the Kardashians. I got 368 likes for that. And a heart from the person who made it. So this guy just has Kardashian. I love the same thing. Go on my set is Gul Dukat's long lost cousin. I was just about to post the same thing. Also glad they decided to reuse the same actor, Mark Alamo, as Gul Dukat years later. One of the best recurring characters in the history of Star Trek. Very nice. Kardashian headgear. He's Kardashian. I dare say it's the greatest villain. An almost leather skin tyrant bent into a galactic domination. They even get the writers together again to figure out a hypothetical 8th season. Well worth watching if you're a fan of DS9. Yeah, it was nice. R.I.P. to all the people who've gone on, though. That's a... And those spiky nostrils and mutton chops. Yes, exactly. Number 3. We're all thankful they kept the actor, though. Eyeglasses emoji. Sunglasses emoji. Might have just been a trending fashion at the time. I was going to say it was up with his headgear. But I wasn't taken away. It was taken away. It looked awful. To me, it looked like they got jumped by a bully in the locker room and had their jock pull over their head. Might have been a trending fashion at the time. Yeah. Go ahead. I'd be happy if they erased the Kardashians altogether. No, that'd be horrible. I don't know about that. Someone else. They were important to several plots of Star Trek, and they were cunning enemies. They were. I said that. Yeah, that's nice. Crying baby emoji. We don't know if this baby is boy or girl because they has short hair and only wearing a diaper. It's a cartoon baby. You know. So it's very basic, very simple design. You know, so we cannot tell if it's a boy or a girl. But yeah, crying baby emoji. It's very important. And yes, it's like people are whining and crying because I'm telling the truth. There it goes. Heart emoji, smiling heart emoji. Teenagers running away from something emoji. Cuban Cavaliers. CS 2026 comments. Oh, gee, I need this. Says someone, I quote, I need this XD. Nice clearance from RAM. Now all I need is the actual RAM. Well, just a stick of RAM. Can you guys do our creators build? Looks like some deep cooling products. So we'll need another PC just for the CPU cooler. Got the RAM. He's got a RAM. Get him. Yeah. The RAM apocalypse. Chewy and a porg. Chip Converse weirdly video. Oh, so cute and kind of nasty. Thanks, nature. She rushed to hug her little baby she made. It made me cry. I would hug her and the baby together. The heart ache for the poor mother, curl up in a state of depression. While the baby was dead. Her joy of seeing her baby alive made my heart leap. All animals have emotions and feelings, and this video clearly shows that. Well done. She's probably like any other mother who lost her baby. Mothers are always devastated when they lose their babies. Was all they end up depressed and had no appetite. Chips are different, so it doesn't surprise me that she was so sad that she stopped. Read more. Chip Flake, how I met my boyfriend comments. Hold on. Yeah, pretty good. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube TV.